Let's do first this. Seed returner, diamond armor, turtle shell, rocket engine, normal armor, dark, armor piercing, blah blah blah. Magic lamp. Huh. That's funny. It's the same magic lamp that gave us the Guardian Force. You should save your game before using it. Yeah, it's the same plastic thing that you can use to get the first optional Guardian Force. Okay, I've been thinking a little bit. It's always a dangerous sign when you have to do that. My main issue is this. How do I No. What the hell is the confuse? Want defense against that. Aura defense against something, but I have no idea what that is. Probably pain. Berserk. Therapy. Ooh. Suna. Yeah, with this we might be able to get a fairly good overall defense against Berserk and Confusion without actually getting other than a full. Yeah, I was thinking about the status change thing. Basically, our missing GF. Status defense times 2. Status defense times 2. Status defense times 4. Yeah, but I'm thinking of, do I really want to try to get the Guardian Force? The problem is I have some kind of a clue what I need to do. I could always just check up online, but I don't want to do that. I don't think that's a big deal to check up on those. At the same time, it's more enjoyable to play a game if you don't. Even if I have played this before and I should know what it is, I just don't recall it. I think it's basically a handful of each 3 items. A half a dozen, something like that. So 666. But I have no clue what the 3rd item would be. Steel pipes, Marlboro tentacles, and more the point, I don't want to get stuck in trying to find out. I'm sure if I get the occult, what you call it, 3, that's probably where it's mentioned. But at the same time, I really don't want to get stuck in trying to hunt down some magazine that could have been anywhere. Although I would imagine that Istar would be the likeliest place to get the information. Because you can't possibly get the ring before that. And we already have 2 pieces of the magazine. We finished both. Although, yeah. So, it makes sense that the 3rd piece would be there. However, what we need is to have everyone have defense. Everyone just needs the ability to defend against a few status attack. That's the goal, pretty much the whole goal. And the value of the Guardian Force would be from the fact that it probably is status inflicting Guardian Force, which means it probably has the 4 defenses against status effects. Currently, if we would spread around our Guardian Forces, we could get times 4 defense, times 2 defense, and times 2 defense. So we would still get 3 status effect defense Guardian Forces. So individually we get the defenses we probably need to succeed. Berserk Confuse against the Marlboros, but if we even don't want to go after the Guardian Force, we don't really need that anyway. But we are gonna need the death protection against everyone has to have the death protection. I don't want to deal with instant death being thrown my way constantly. Then probably something like Confuse, because that fucks you up. Really screws up your entire party. And with the guy who has 4 junction slots there, he could have defense against Berserk and something else. So he will be the one who can still recover the entire team, even if a few status effects gets affected on them. So it's not strictly speaking necessary. At the same time, I suppose we could give it a serious try, like one session where we really try to find out. Likeliest places where it would be S-Star and then backtracking from there. What I mean is Fisherman's Horizon. Not sure what would become for that. We were within Idea's house. At the same time, we could do exactly that. Visit Idea's house now, because without a doubt, a sequence of events will lead to a position where it becomes our goal will be go to Lunatic Pandora. And that's it. So that more or less is going to be what's going to happen anyway. So we might move the plot forward to that point, but I'm not quite sure how would it actually help. Fisherman's Horizon. I think I'll go pick Fisherman's Horizon and then move into A-Star from there. Fisherman's Horizon, because I'm not even sure if I've visited everywhere there. We will be... so we're giving it a proper try. If we don't get it from this time, we're basically abandoning it. We might still get it, but it's certainly not because of our exerted effort. Move fight. Find hidden save and drops. Other abilities, encounter none. Yes. I'd actually like to test some of these abilities. Absorb and Dark Side. We have 2 defense. Yes. We don't need to. Squall can test them. You want to play cards? Let's play with the Lunar's rules and ours. No. Yeah, open, Sunday, random, same, plus, same wall, elemental, trade. I don't even know what the rules are. Random rule has spread throughout this region. yeah, that's pretty much the death knell to my card playing. I don't like the random rule. If I'm going to play, at least would like to play with the cards I choose. Okay, magazine should be fairly easy to spot. It just has a different type of graphical look than the background. Ultima. Well, that's acceptable. Do you know something? No. Until we have the information about the third item we need, there's not much point collecting the other items. Steel pipes, Marlboro tools. If we don't really find it out, I'm going probably to try to get whatever equipment we need to get Squall's weapon. That's it. The others are nice if we happen to get them, but at the same time they don't matter. I don't intend to use them like that. They don't have that type of limit breaks. Well, Quistis it just doesn't matter that much, and with Selfie it doesn't really matter much either. It's Squall all the way. So what will we be? I haven't been in this shop, so it's a junk shop. Dragon Fangs. Pulse ammo. Pulse ammo is the problematic thing. I have no clue how to get pulse ammo. Energy crystal is another. It could really come from anywhere. It doesn't mean it has to be a really powerful enemy. It could be anything. We'll also talk to everyone. I'm not going to voice them though. Didn't need to rest. I talk to you? Okay. Don't we have more Ultima? Someone has to have it. 14. And at 14, it's fairly competitive with Firaga. But someone, yeah, Quizzes has 100 of them. What does she really need, though? It's would be a good protection. Yeah, it would be very good for elemental protection, because Quistis also has to defend command. So, because sometimes it takes a long time for her to get the limit break. So, would be very almost immune to elemental attacks, at the same time highly resistant to physical attacks, so it would give a lot of protection when choosing your special move. What are we talking about? Yeah. Basically absorb everything. 100% of fire and lightning. Strength. Much higher than Squall's if we put it there. Full life. Not good at vitality. But I don't particularly want to put it anywhere, so I'm putting it in a defensive value. We will absorb all elemental attacks. Which this has 8,000 lives, so she won't be going down all easily. The most sensible thing would be just to give it to Squall. Put it in strength. Cute kitty. Main station. I don't think I've ever been here. No real need. Yep. So, Fisherman's Horizon definitely not the place. Still, there was a chance that it could be. And if we're gonna give it a sort of a proper search, we might as well go to it first. Ooh, that was a house. Is this a real Moomba? Reached a monkey. No way, Jose. You guys went to Shumi Village, huh? Did you meet the guy who made that Moomba doll? That doll reacts to the presence of the people who went to Shumi Village. High tech, ain't it? I'm a pretty good craftsman myself, but that thing's way out of my league. What is it? Timbermaniacs. These aren't all that useful. Yeah, lots going on. Nothing useful though. Maybe I should talk to the artisan. Don't see how it would help though, in our current troubles. Still, it's nice to find something remotely new and well, not really useful. Something new. Another would be probably the Deling, the Galbadian main city, because there were shops there, and I'm pretty sure I didn't really visit any of them. I don't exactly expect them to sell it, but now that we have the rare item things from the Guardian Forces, it's not exactly out of the question that they might have it. Certainly, I would just like to include them in the shopping list of our Guardian Forces. And it seems like there's only shops there that we visited. So it shouldn't take long. Have we visited places in Timber? Some of them might have been, yeah, some of them might have been closed the last time we were. We couldn't go at least to certain places, yeah. Can't go there. Reservations. Maybe we can go after with Cade. Okay. Timbermaniacs. Yep. I think that's all that's useful. So it shows that you do miss out on items if we don't come back here to these places. weapon shop might be the only shop I did visit here. We received a potion. Huh. Yeah, the pet shop would be the other place we visited. Naughty magazine. Actually, I think I don't have that. No, it would not be it wouldn't be here. I think I had that. Naughty magazine. Where would I find the bastard? On the board. Definitely not gonna do any train travel anymore. Ah, no. Anything new? No, certainly doesn't look like it. I don't want to talk to these people anymore. This is Timber Maniac. That's probably what we could find here. Anything new? No. Yeah, Daling City. Is there anything here? There might be something small, but I think I've visited most places there at least once. Daling City is something that should have places I've never been to. Istar probably not, at least in the shopping district. There's one shop that refuses to be open, but maybe we should move the plot along a little bit. Would that open it? Now that Idea is gone, Cypher Olmacies are over. Huh. Martial law. Okay, I still don't understand how this city really works, but there's the hotel and the shopping area at least. There should be a couple of targets worth visiting. Although I assume this is more likely to have Timber Maniacs than anything else. Probably a card player. So, no, oh, for God's sakes, no. Timbermaniacs, yeah. So wrong kind of magazines. Wonder if there's a reward if you get all of them. But I think that sort of goes in the category of, do I want to go after Mr. Monkey or one of the aliens? Might not be bad, but at the same time I don't think it's in any way required. Two, it's not in any way connected to our train. You know, only 2 shops and I think I've visited both of them. Yeah, nothing new here. Actually, there is a magazine in the sewers, but I can't see that being a cult magazine. I wouldn't know how to get there in the first place. It's probably another issue of Timber Maniacs or one of the other magazines we found, so I think I'll just skip that. Going to SR. Is this the train station? Yes. Since we're here, let's we'll draw from the alleys here. You need more. We need pretty much 100 Ultimas more. Probably wouldn't hurt to have everyone have a few auras. I'm not sure how necessary this really is. Certain items do produce these magics, but at the same time I'm not sure how we... Squall has to make room for magic. No, he doesn't have doesn't have draw. A dark side, expend each hit points to attack. I think I can guess what that does. Selphie's our caster, so she has priority on all magic. Not sure on triple. Speed is another thing that we should really invest in. I mean, putting the Guardian forces in a way that everyone can increase their speed. In a shitty fight it doesn't particularly matter, but against a tough enemy we have to at least be able to have an action each time the enemy has an action. Otherwise we're going to be overwhelmed sooner or later. Because we simply can't even keep up with the healing. Or reviving, probably. Either way. This school, I've noticed at least, is somewhat fast. But most of our guys are not. They're fairly slow. I'm gonna take another visit to the Shumi village to buy their ultimates. Although, well, it's not really necessary, but the faster we get them, the better. There are massive boosts to our abilities. But, well, we probably have full quakes, yeah. We got the dinosaur bones. Triple is probably one of the best junctions on some ability. It's very high class, but I'm not sure what that would be. Wait. There. Oh. 10%. $13. Yeah, even ultimate keeps only 13%. Might be one ability that's great with evasion. You know what it would be though? We don't have it. Let's put tornado there. Luck. Luck. Death. Seems to be a good at raising luck. We're already draining everything. Triple. Very good on strength. Very good on magic. So, there aren't really that many places we can visit here. the city, pretty much. Maybe this. Rescued Renoir from here, but we didn't really do anything here. Wasn't a chance to talk to anyone either. And go. So definitely not there. City would be the only place, but I guess the presidential palace. I can't think of anything else. So that doesn't take us anywhere. We might as well just start moving the plot forward or trying to get Squall's weapon, which means a lot of fighting against creatures that I don't know. In many ways, playing the card game, because you could have gotten all different kinds of creatures there, would have at least provided you with clues what to go after. I mean, which creature gives you the energy crystal, for example. It might even be something here, for all I know. I'll go to the Presidential Palace first. I haven't really talked to the president yet. I think if we can't do it now, we definitely have to go talk to Idea first. Presidential Secretary. We're doing all we can. So yeah, nothing's happening here. This is definitely still in a situation where the lunatic tier happened. We're not permitted yet. So going a little bit forward with the main plot might be the thing we need, but that isn't it. We're basically giving up on this. It just isn't worth my time to waste a huge amount of time trying to hunt down this. Would be minor improvement without doubt. But in the overall scheme of things, it's exactly that minor. Leveling up the characters a bit to get their hit points and stats up, that would be much more important. So, I'm gonna go and talk to Adia, see where that goes. I guess we're gonna move the plot to the point where there's a requirement for us to go to the Lunatic Pandora.